Hello and good morning. Welcome to Wake and Make here on Jesse James Beads with me, Patel. I'm a designer here and my job is to bring you fun, quick, cool, and easy projects using the ever glamorous and sparkly Jesse James Beads. Now, if you guys have been tuning into the website, you'll know that there is a brand new collection out that I am super stoked about. I just got these beads in and I am so excited to show you guys what we have. And I actually just kind of laid them out on my table, but I haven't even opened the packaging, so I'm going to be seeing it for the first time too. I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited about our project today. So we are going to be using these. Let me show you these beads because these are awesome. These are some stones that I have. Look how sparkly that is. Isn't that just beautiful? And I'm going to make something with this with it. I haven't really a plan in mind, but I'm going to assemble it with you guys, and so we'll be designing together. I even picked out a couple chains that I need your help to select which one I should do. So I'm pretty excited, but look at those colors, they're just so gorgeous. And here are the chains. Let me show you. I have this beautiful square sort of inset rhinestones, which are just absolutely beautiful. Look at those. And I've also got this gorgeous chevron chain. So I want to use one of these chains with the pendants that I have here in combination. So you guys think about which chain you like better. So once I assemble this, and actually I was looking at some of the beads as well from the new collection, so I might use some of those. But in any case, let me go ahead and give you guys a couple tips here, okay? Because if you love these tutorials, real quick, and then I'll pan down the camera, I promise. You can check it out on a couple different places. First, go to www.jessejamesbeads.com, and in the video tutorial section, you'll find a bunch of them. Please go check them out, and you can also find us on YouTube. So go to youtube.com and search for Jesse James Beads, and we are on there as well. And don't forget to subscribe because we need those subscriptions to keep this going, so we're pretty excited about it. And all right, so let me pan the camera down and let's take a look at these beads that I'm so crazy and wild about. Here we go. All right, so as you can see, there's nothing on my work surface. However, let me get this plate out so we can get a good meal of beads here going. Now, first of all, I want to look at the queen of everything. This is what the packaging looks like, and it is beautiful. But let's dump this out and see what we have here. So, cool. My goodness, there's so many beautiful little components here. You got all these sparkly, I love these, first of all. I think they're really quite festive. Let's see if I can get the camera, to zoom or focus correctly. I love those. I love this one too. That's just beautiful. Now, can you believe that they designed these in-house and have them made? But their design aesthetic is just so awesome. And with this, I got the strand as well. So another good, beautiful strand here. That's just so super sparkly. Oh my gosh, I love that. These beads are just incredible. I mean, the design that you could do with that is just going to be so much fun. So I'm looking forward to creating more videos using these beads. I also got this design elements mix, I believe is what this is. No, this is the inspirations mix, excuse me. So I want to actually dump that out real quick and see what that looks like. Let's see. Oh, I'm so excited. I have not even been able to look at these beads, so this is like me getting a first impression with these. Look how many you get. That's so many. Oh, that is cool. I love that. That is just beautiful. So you get 2 of those, and I'm assuming there's 2s of everything in here, just if you want to make earrings or have something matching components wise, but that's really beautiful. I love that. It's a little fabric bead inside of an acrylic. I've never really seen that before. I love these guys. That's just, the detail on this is just phenomenal. Did you guys see that up close? I mean, that is so cool. It's very sparkly too in real life. So neat. get these cool little feathers. So I'm looking forward to making earrings with these. That's going to be fun. Wow. Okay, moving right along here. Let's see what we have in this one. So I got to figure out a place to put these now that I can't put them back inside the plate. I got so many, but let's see if I can dump this gracefully into this. Of course, there's always going to be a few runaways. Whoops. Haha. Okay, I can place this back as gracefully as I can, right? A little bit later. There we go. I wanted to show this one. This one's one of my favorites. Immediately out of the packaging, you could see how many great colors there are. And so let me just pour these out. Oops. And I think I'm going to combine my purples together. That way they kind of stay. Now what I like to do is I like to get the entire bundle mix and then just kind of put them all together. Really, there's 3 different sizes if you think about it. This is like a smaller bead mix, and then you get like the medium size with different components, and you get the bigger, larger strand of beads. So really, the bundle is the way to go for this stuff. But wow, look at that. These are just, wow. Those are so cool. That's like a rainbow iridescent tint to those. That's really unusual, and I love these guys. So I might use some of these components in my necklace today. I just think that those are so beautiful. And then you get all these little mini beads in here. So I'm going to actually dump those out. Oh, wow. This is the exciting part, is the unpackaging. I don't know about you guys. But to me, and then seeing all those beautiful beads pour out. Let's see if I can clear out some space here. Oh, wow. I already see some cute stuff in there. Whoops. You get so many beads in here, that's why I'm really having a hard time keeping it in one plate. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. That in itself is worth getting, that entire package. That is so cool. I can't wait to make something with that. These are neat. Got some black little baubles in there, and get these little fabric baubles as well. So there's quite a few things in here that I'm excited about. So let me keep that on the side because I want to use something from there to make my design here. But I've got this beautiful stone, and I know for sure I want to hang this below it. There we go. Let's see if I can get this in the camera. There's a runaway bead. And I have these tassels. Like, I love this color combination already so much with it. So I think I want to combine that somewhere. And then I was asking you guys earlier which chain you liked better. If you liked this gold one with this design, or if you liked this square one. And I'm kind of leaning towards the square, but I'm going to let you guys pick as we talk about this and as we're designing here. Okay. So I'm just going to set that to the side so we can kind of keep an eye on it. And I think what I want to do is figure out a way to connect, excuse me, all of this together. And I'm thinking maybe I want to put that down there just to kind of extend. I want a longer necklace, a Y-style necklace. And so I'm excited to use all these different color combinations together. That's beautiful. I love that little sparkly bead up there. We could even jazz up our stone, because remember we learned how to glue rhinestones a few videos ago on those beautiful earrings that we made. So that's a possibility as well, if we want to go that route. But even like we could glue a bead on top of a bead, just like that. That might be kind of fun. And I've got some E6000 sitting out actually, so I could totally do that. But this will be a really unique, different necklace, I think. And even if we wanted to take it a step further, we could actually glue that up there and glue this, or attach this guy onto there. That's a lot of layering though. Let's see where this goes first. But I'm enjoying this Saturday morning. This is our Wake and Make sessions, 10 o'clock every Saturday, 10 o'clock Central, that is. So whatever time zone you're on, if you find that, you'll find me on the Jesse James Beads channel. I'm really just selecting which beads that I want here. I love these tassels though. Like, this color combination is just wowing me. So it's really hard to choose which combination here I want to do. And it is rainy outside too, which is kind of nice to be able to stay inside and do this. Quite relaxing. I kind of like where this is going. It's really textury, and that's kind of where I'm wanting to go towards. So now I got to figure out a way to connect all of this together. So obviously I'm going to glue my stone on top of my stone just for that layered effect. So I think I'm going to start there first just by popping this open, and let's see if I can get some not dry E6000 going. I've used this and this part so much that it's drying up on me. Time to get a new tube though. Let's see. Here we go. You don't need too much. I just dabbled a little bit on enough to glue this. And I'm just going to find the center. Give it a good press. And while we're connecting the rest of this guy will just dry and set in place. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Imagine having this cool three-dimensional necklace. That's really what we're going for here. Let's see. Put my cap back on so the rest of it won't dry. And then I'm going to connect all of my pendants together. So it looks like I might need some sort of a simple loop wire end on that. So I'm just going to grab my 22 gauge wire, I think this time. And I want to put a bead before and after this bead. So let me cut some of this wire out. I'm just going to use my handy dandy Zeron pliers to do this. Here we go. Set this to the side because I'm sure I'll need it again. And what I want to do is create a wire wrapped loop, I think. So let's see, grab some pliers here. I'm going to grab a couple of pliers. First of all, my crimpers. These are my Zeron crimpers, but they're multifunctional because look, they have that beautiful tapered end, which is perfect for grasping very fine wire, and you can really get into some great detailed work. I'm looking for my round nose. There they are. So with these, I'm just going to grasp the wire leaving about a couple inches, inch and a half, and just give it a good 90-degree angle bend, and then pick it up from my round nose and work it around. I lift off, I can put it back in, and what that does is it gives me a very precise loop like that. I'm sorry if I was off camera. I will try and do that again on the other side. You know me, I like to have stuff very close to my face when I'm working. I don't know why that is. Maybe you guys do that too. But I'm just going to coil that around a couple times and go ahead and trim it. Now, if you'll notice, my pliers caught the wire. I love these guys. They have sort of a double blade in there, and one is to cut it and one is to catch it so that it won't fling or hit me in the eye or anything else out there. So that's always a good thing. Let's see, I will tuck my end in here, and what I'm going to do is pick out a bead from this beautiful, let's see, which one was this one? This one was the Night Blooming Garden. That's the extremely colorful one that we have there. So I think I kind of like these small turquoise ones. It's nice because I can continue the turquoise below this bead here, just for consistency purposes. So I'm just going to string those on, just like that. And I'm going to create another bend in my wire, just like that. I use the tip of it to measure and give myself a little bit of room to be able to wire wrap it. As you could see there, I just need a little bit, not too much. That's why I use that plier tip. But let's see, I'm just gonna work my wire around my chain or my round nose. There we go. And grasp the loop and just coil. This is soft craft wire that I'm using, and it's extremely forgiving with my fingers and trying to use it just in general, so I love it. And you could pick that up from anywhere. I believe Artistic Wire is the brand that Jesse James Beads carries, and it's just as great. So, whoops, runaway bead. Okay, let's put that there, and I can get a jump ring to attach this guy together. But I'm wondering actually if this has a seam, which it looks like it does. Perfect. I can actually use that to attach my my little loop that I just made on. So let's see if I can open it up. Slip this guy in. Oh, he might just be a little too tiny. Unfortunately, he is. But actually, I could take that off and then just put a jump ring onto that, which is what I think I will do. However, I did mess up my loop, so I'm going to fix it real quick. There we go, just by pressing it together. Perfect. I got it back to that loop, so I think I'm going to take that bail off and connect it with a jump ring instead. That way all my stuff looks a little more consistent. So I have some jump rings here. There we go. Let's get this in camera view. Whoops. There we go. This is like drying up pretty well, so I don't need to worry about him at all. And I'm going to attach my jump ring onto that and onto this at the same time, and go ahead and press it shut with my pliers and my finger. And now I'll continue to go ahead and attach those guys up there. And I think I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to take my 22 gauge wire and just give myself a little bit to work with. The great thing is you don't need too much of this wire to be able to complete this design at all. So there we go. I'm going to make my loops real quick. Let's see, bend it. And use my round nose to create the loop. Now, before I close this one, I do want to attach my component here with it real quick. So I'm going to slide this in before I make that coil around the neck part of it. There we go. Perfect. Trim this guy up. And I'm going to just tuck this in a little bit. Very relaxing. I love the repetition of these techniques. Once you get adjusted to doing them, then they are just no-brainer. And really all you're doing is putting these beautiful beads together in any shape or form that you want. Actually, what I want to do now is put a bead before and after it, just because I can get more pops of color in there. I have this beautiful green bead, and I'm going to string that on. I love bright colors. I don't know about you guys, but something about it just screams springtime to me. But like, that's already looking pretty fun and festive, especially. So I'm really excited about this design. Okay, I'm going to put this guy on. Have you guys thought about which chain you want to use? Is it the square one or the chevron one? I think Rihanna's on the other side, so she might be taking account for me. So Rihanna, if you are gathering the counts, let me know which chain we're trying to do here. Let's see. I guess I was trying to say which chain are we getting most popular votes for. But there we go. That looks pretty good. I'm going to grasp, turn. Now, I could even take this wire and wire wrap around the bead if I wanted to. Ah, people are saying the square one, and I think I have to agree because that one's my favorite too. There we go. I like it when I have help with some of these design decisions because it's sometimes overwhelming with all these beautiful materials that I get to work with. There we go. It's like my bead just got off a little bit, so he needs more time to to dry there. But let's see, I could attach this together, which would look really cool. I'm having a really festive necklace here. I'm really excited about it. Let's see, I could even attach this to down here if I wanted to, but that might be a little too much. So I'm going to withhold on that one and end with the green and maybe this on top and then have the chain attached to it, maybe. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that might be a little too much blue. I could just end it there. I really like it there, actually. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I wanted to make sure I have enough pops of color without going overboard with my design. And so I think this combination would be ideal for ending it. And so I'm just going to use my jump ring and I'm going to attempt to connect all of this together now. Let's see if I could do this with some pliers, maybe. Here we go. Attach that on, and then as far as my chain goes, I'm hoping that this is thick enough, it seems like, that it won't slip off of my jump ring. I don't need a clasp to this because I think I have, this is going to be a longer necklace anyway. But I might actually trim it off just a little bit. Let's see, that should give me about 18 inches. So let me see before I finish this. I want to get the length of my necklace correct. It is going to be strung overhead, so looks like I probably want to end it right about there. Generally, about 2 feet or more is good without a clasp, I think, but it's definitely up to the preference of our friends and designers out there that are making this. I never had the opportunity to wear any of these, so I kind of take other people's judgments into consideration for that. So let's see if I can open this guy back up. Slip my chain in. This is so beautiful. I have just enough chain left to make a bracelet, probably a matching bracelet. I might do that on another show or episode here to go with this design. There we go. And I'm going to try and get my jump ring seam as close as possible. When in doubt, you can always tuck your seam in, and that'll help to prevent it from escaping. But in any case, this is what I have. So cool. So let me turn it around and show you guys what it looks like not up close. Here we go. All right. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun, especially from beginning to end. Oops. But look at that. If I can turn this around. Whoop. Ooh, just absolutely textury and fun and flirty. The cool thing is this opens up opportunity as well because it's got a hole in it, right? So even if you wanted to have a little bauble, an extra bauble hanging off of it, then that's doable as well. So it's just another thing to think about whenever you're designing or putting this stuff together. So I hope you enjoyed it, but that pendant is just stunning, isn't it? And the chain just completes it, so I'm really in love with this piece, guys. I think this is quite an accomplishment for a Saturday. All right, so if you love these tutorials, please check us out in a couple different places. First is the Jesse James Beads website. You can find all of the materials that I used for this beautiful demonstration on the website. My friend Rihanna on the other line has been posting links, and so she will definitely get you guys to the right place. And you could also check us out on YouTube. Please subscribe and look for Jesse James Beads. We have a ton of tutorials on there. We are always building and making it bigger and better, of course. And so lastly, I have a brand. It is called SilverSilk and More. So let me show you guys what that looks like. Put my coffee down. Not done with my coffee yet, trust me. It looks like this. SilverSilk is a pre-made knitted wire, and it's tiny, tiny wires that are already knitted together. It's a beautiful product. I'm on Facebook as well as the website, silversilkonline.com, so check it out. But look, do you guys recognize this little bird cage? Hey! And those end caps and that gorgeous chain. So I am working with Jesse James Beads to grow our brands and products together, and this is going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm excited about it. So please check us out. Love us. We love you guys. And I leave you this Saturday with creative, inspirational thoughts and ideas, and I hope you guys go out and make something. So enjoy the rest of the day, and I will see you guys again on Thursday for Nile at night at 6 o'clock Central. All right, love you guys. Bye.